Well, we often associate baptism with this washing, with the forgiveness of sins, with this cleansing. I want to focus on two other aspects this morning. First, when we baptize in the name of Jesus, we're asking for the Holy Spirit to be present on those who come to these waters. And second, when we baptize, we're initiating, we're bringing into the community of faith someone new. We're making them part of this body of Christ, which we share together. And so this morning, I'm going to share a little bit about how the Holy Spirit has moved in ways that I had not expected. Share some highlights of our time together as the body of Christ, and how unique and awesome this particular community of faith is. Now, the Holy Spirit is that thing that guides and directs us when we know that we're doing the right thing, but we're not quite certain why. This is kind of different than just kind of being courteous or being polite or making sure you don't cheat or steal or swindle or those ethical things. But the Holy Spirit is that thing that kind of moves us sometimes, and we're kind of like, I don't get why I'm going or taking these steps, but this feels like the right place. This feels like the movement that I'm supposed to do. Especially when we're not quite sure why we're doing something. For many of us, myself included, these are those rational those actions that don't necessarily always seem rational or the most logical, or those voices in our lives that are that way. But we learn to listen to them because of the good things that often happen. Because we've noticed when we don't follow them, things might start to get hairy. It was about 4.5 years ago that, sensing this movement, Patricia and I happened to be looking for calls, and open calls, and we saw Living Waters on the radar, having just filled out their ministry site profile, and I recall that I wasn't ready for a call at that moment. There were still other projects to get done, and I wasn't there at that moment, and I really didn't know that I was ready for it. But my heart had leapt when I saw Living Waters on the page. And I started to get excited and giddy about what was going on here. And the Spirit was starting to swell up and move within me. It would be another 4 months before the Spirit would kick me in the butt and tell me to apply. And then finally get everything in a row to make that happen. And the Spirit was at work as we quickly settled in and said, you know what, this seems to be the right match for ministry together. And after our courtship, we decided to enter into ministry together. Since then, I've learned to pay attention to those moments where I sense that the Spirit is at work and moving. And listen to that. Listen to those leaps. Making sure, too, that they're not of my own making, but made of listening to God and listening for God's guidance through prayer, through colleagues and others. And so when I happened to determine to look for open calls, the first time since arriving at Living Waters back in June, I had that same leap happen, and I looked because there's that still small voice within that said, look. And I looked, or I started to refute that voice, saying, Living Waters is an excellent call. It's a great place for ministry. There's great people here. And so why would I move on? And any of the issues that are being faced at the moment, they'd soon be taken care of. So why would I want to leave? But that voice persisted. And so I looked, and when I did, my heart leapt. And I got, during the previous 9 months, Patricia and I had started to get prepared for this unknowingly. We started to think about what might it look like to take a long sabbatical, to travel and to go to Alaska. And it kept coming back to this. And I know now that this was God putting this place in our hearts, readying us for this transition. And so when I got home that afternoon, I looked at Patricia and said, there's a call open in Fairbanks, Alaska, and I think I might be good for it. She simply stated back to me, apply. I don't know that she knew what she was doing at that moment, but she said apply. And since then, we have sensed God working through this process every step of the way. And the process has been slower than we would have thought or liked or anticipated, but it's taught us patience, it's taught us understanding, it's taught us to listen along the way. And we're excited about going on to this new adventure, but it also means, yes, it means something hard. It means leaving here. Because Living Waters is a great place for ministry. It's a great community of faith, and there's nothing wrong here. There's strong leadership. There's great new ideas. There's acceptance of all sorts of opportunities to happen here. So hold your head high and know that God is preparing your next pastor here. When I arrived, there was a general sense and feeling of anxiety when I first got here. There was also a sense of our finances weren't in the right to proper thing. And I want to tackle that last one first, that if you, when you get the annual report, you'll notice that last year, in 2018, Living Waters, the income was higher than the expenses. So we finished in the black, and that's, you guys need to give yourself an applause for that. That's great. Generosity and your drive to see this ministry continuing to succeed. And so there's a positive thing. The other thing I want to clear up too is that one of the words or phrases that I've often heard here at Living Waters is that, oh, we're just a small congregation. And yes, we're small when you start to compare ourselves to some of the larger congregations in our synod, like Bethany or Shepherd of the Prairie or Light of Christ. But Living Waters is in the top 20 percentile of worshiping people in a congregation. So we're in the top of the largest, the top 20% of large congregations. We're in that arena. We're not small here. It's actually quite large. And what's great is that Living Waters is uniquely situated amongst these other congregations to be something different than them. A place that is quite small and intimate, and pretty much everyone knows each other. That's why, for this last service, I wanted to keep us in the brown, not just because I was too lazy and didn't want to change it from Advent, but because what I want people to do is be able to look around, to see each other, to see that while we're just intimate enough to know who each other is, to recognize each other here in this space. And as we see that, and you might look around and say, you know what, I haven't seen so-and-so in a while. And so we see those other people, we see that they're not here, and we're able to be the community of faith that we are, and to be able to minister to one another, to call them up and say, I haven't seen you in worship. And if we're only seeing the backs of people's heads, we might not be able to know or recognize when someone is missing. And so that's what the community of faith is, and why it's great to be this size. We're just small enough that we can know everyone here and know when people are missing, but we're also large enough to take on new and great ventures and take on several different types of ministry as to who we are. And so think about that, and think about how, when we look around, we can rely on each other for leadership. We can rely on each other to minister to one another, to see who's here and missing, and call when we don't see someone. Because in our baptisms, in these waters, we are called to minister to one another. And we do a great job of it, so I just want you to remember to keep that great work up, of ministering, of leading, for the sake of the gospel, to be Christ to one another.